Welcome back to more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. Last time, we conquered the second hardest challenge in the game, and this time, nowhere left to go but into the depths of hell. Purity Forest is our goal for the day. As a refresher, we're going to be going over Joyous Tower as well. We will only be running Purity Forest because the two dungeons are pretty much the same. Let's go over these one at a time. Joyous Tower is the exact same challenge as Wish Cave. 3 Pokemon may come in, you're reset to level 5, but you may not bring in your own items or money. So it's a slightly harder Wish Cave in that you can't do as much preparation and you're at the mercy of whatever luck gives you. Purity Forest is the same challenge, but only 1 Pokemon may enter. You can see how similar these challenges are and why I think it's only necessary to really play the one with the better rewards. Speaking of which, the rewards. The reward for clearing Joyous Tower is 12 deluxe boxes and 3 Joy Seeds. Leveling up 3 times in a bunch of random items. Not fantastic. Honestly, Joyous Tower is worth playing only for the bragging rights, and even then, Purity Forest is harder, so I really don't know why it's even here. It has no story significance, no boss fight, nothing of that of interest. It is just simply an endurance run. The most tangible benefit to running Joyous Tower is that starting around floor 90 are naturally occurring wild Kecleons. If you want I wouldn't call it easy way to recruit Kecleon, but an alternate way to recruit Kecleon, that's the only option other than stealing from the stores. Purity Forest has a more special reward, we'll say. We're doing it. We're really doing it. The prerequisites for unlocking these 2 dungeons are getting the Sky Blue Plains friend area and beating Pitfall Valley and rescuing Latias. In Purity Forest, you can see that I have a job right now. This is the single best dungeon to get points to raise the rescue team rank. Specifically, if you rescue other players. All right, guys, who's coming with us? Not any of these losers. Oh, but Big Heart's not a loser, no. An unlikely option that I've heard is Ariados. This is a bug poison type, maybe not the best type-wise, but at level 1, it has access to Swords Dance, Bug Bite, get some other decent buffing moves, can even learn some unconventional stuff at low levels such as Shadow Sneak and Fury Swipes. Has some decent enough moves. It gets Pin Missile at level 41, but you're unlikely to really get that high at a time where you could use it. Pokemon with good low-level moves are more valuable than they were before because now we can't just bring in any TMs we want. I don't personally have this Pokemon, but in the Overgrown Forest, you could have a Scissor. This starts with Bullet Punch at level 5 every time. It gets False Swipe at a low level to make recruiting Pokemon more easy. Gets Agility, which could be mildly helpful for certain approaches and certain fights. And the Bug Steel type is excellent defensively. You really won't have to worry about much with this Pokemon around in the way of types. Next up, we don't talk about you, we're going into Heracross. If you have Rapid Bullseye, this is a great Pokemon to have, but only with Rapid Bullseye. Remember that all moves are being reset to level 1, and thus they're going to be missing all the time without some sort of buff. Heracross can potentially start with Bullet Seed at level 1, which is a physical grass-type move that's 2 to 5 hits and has range on it. Can also have Night Slash, Arm Thrust, just some pretty good moves for different purposes. This Pokemon's nice. None of these are my choice, however. This time around, I'm going to be going with a Pokemon that I almost chose for the last dungeon, but didn't go with. Charmeleon! Here it is. It's all come down to Charizard, as it so frequently does in the main series. Yeah, we'll change your name. Our Charizard has Thrown Item Boost as its rare quality, and that's a good rare quality, though maybe not the best one for this. But personally, I think I just want to give this an attempt, see how it goes. If it goes poorly, then we'll reroll for a different rare quality. I don't have any DX gummies left after the preparations for Wish Cave because I got kind of unlucky with that. So we'll just do this for right now, see how it goes, and if we do it, great. If not, then we'll get a better rare quality on it. I am much more receptive to the idea of bringing in Charizard than I was in Wish Cave because we aren't allowed to bring in any monies or items. We are perfectly allowed to just go in, hit the quit option if we don't get what we want, and we don't lose anything for it. This way, it's not such a pain to get the level 1 moves that you want. All right, Charizard. I hope your courage can pull us through. I'm gonna put on the X-ray specs just in case I keep my hold item, but I don't think I... No. What are you doing? There we go. I don't think I get to keep this hold item, but the fact that it's letting me equip it, I'm taking it if I can have it. Let's go. Purity Forest. Oh, this song! Oh, I love the Gates to Infinity soundtrack! Oh my gosh, okay. I don't have any items, so I don't get to keep that held item. I did not get the moves that I wanted, so for the very first time, let's show this. Not saving go to menu, not saving go to menu, give up. Yeah, I don't care. I don't have any items or P money on me. Yeah, I'd like to start this dungeon over. Wow, thinking of the speedrunners, aren't you? I am so sorry the things that you are having to smell right now, Cleffa. Didn't get it. It's okay, Cleffa. It never happened, and you will never have to think of this horrible experience ever again. I blow methane out of my rear to make that fire, you know. Ooh, a sparkly spot. I hope I got a good one this time. Heat wave, I did. Okay, we're gonna go for it. That is the main move that I was concerned with. On our first item, we get an iron. Okay. Can't hurt to have that on my main Pokemon. I'm gonna state up front. This is hard. This is exceptionally hard. Much harder than I think anything that's really been in a Pokemon game in a while. And I think Pokemon Sun and Moon are decently difficult without the experience share when I say that. I swear this won't turn into another love letter to that game, but, you know, I could talk about it all day, and maybe someday I will. Just go around, clean out these floors, grab the items, level up your moves. Anyway, as I was saying, do not get discouraged. This is hard. Very, very hard. You could be here for a long time. You could realistically fail this. You inflicted puppet on me and had me kill you instead? All right, if you're that eager to die, I am so sorry the problems that you had going on in your life up to this point that have led you to this. That's kind of sad, actually. Maybe it had nothing else that it could think to do. Oh, Cleffa. Food Finder, yes! Oh, I was hoping to get something to make Belly irrelevant. Perfect. So, on this first floor, Execute is a wild Pokemon you're gonna find for a little while. Welcome any instance of that. Execute specializes in 2 to 5 hit moves. If it's got a good rare quality, even better. Oh, okay. Cool. I was a little worried there, though, but now just because you were slowed, I thought you were staying behind to fight something right as soon as I was celebrating getting you. Cleffa, you and me against the world. Another thing that I think is important is not using Ember off to the side right here, but deciding early on what your strategy is gonna be. Lonely Courage is a go-to option for a lot of people to solo this dungeon with one Pokemon, not have to worry about carrying around tons of other Pokemon. Lonely Courage, as a refresher, gives much higher stats if you are the only Pokemon in the party. It's risky, you're very much a glass cannon, but can be good. Let's see, you practically need luck on your side to beat this dungeon. There's a possibility that luck is just awful to you, doesn't give you any useful held items, nothing really good ever happens to you, and it's just all around a miserable experience. I would say get up to about 30 floors, assess the situation, see if you think you can carry on with what you've got, because around that point, that's when it's gonna start getting really difficult. And up until then, just clear out the floors. Build up experience. Do all you can. Additionally, this is a slightly more difficult challenge in Red and Blue Rescue Team. As I told you about those IQ skills that make the AI better, those are completely forgotten. And in speedruns, this dungeon is weird. There is another option that could be brought in if you are willing to kind of be scummy with your strategy. Speedruns do RNG manipulation, so they know what every floor is going to be ahead of time. This is done by quick saving as soon as they go into dungeons, reloading so that the seed is always consistent, and then doing specific movements through dungeon floors. If you are playing this way, Alakazam is the single best option for this particular dungeon. It's an amazing choice because you just use teleport, and by RNG manipulation, you always get placed next to the stairs. Our first TM is Nature Power. Status move that aids you in battle. Borrowing power from nature, the variety of damaging moves will depend on the scenery of the floor. That'll just depend on what the floors look like. I don't think we're gonna really be getting a lot of variety here for a while, though, so I'll probably ditch that item if I get the chance. For now, though, I think it would be kind of a slog if I were to show you everything that there is to do here. I'm just gonna get a move on with it. I'll be showing you the highlights. We have 98 floors ahead of us. Sorry, 97 floors ahead of us. Gotta believe in myself and not make things sound as bad as they really aren't. And I'll see you in a little bit when interesting stuff starts happening. Might be sooner than you think. Oh, okay. Before we get going, Ember is a good thing to have. It makes it so that you can attack from a distance and not have to use Heat Wave every single time, so I'm glad I got that move. With Ragged Mountain being our anthem on this journey of bad omens, I was gonna say journey of victory. I got confused by my own nickname there for a second. Anyway. As we're getting started here, I'm gonna tell you about another item that was cut from the remake, Ginseng. This and Joyous Tower were the only two dungeons to have Ginseng, just normally on the floor. It was obtained in various other ways, such as after specific story beats, like saving Diglett from Skarmory, doing every type course at the Makuhita Dojo one time, and in some dungeons it was a buried item. Ginseng was the equivalent of the move level up system back in the day, where using it on a move would raise its base power permanently. Fun fact, when I was a kid and played this for the first time, I didn't know what Ginseng was. Because you got it from the dojo, I assumed it was some Japanese martial arts, and that's why it made your moves better. One tip that I'm gonna give is just say no to weather. If there's bad weather on the floor that's hurting you, don't even putz around with it. You don't know when that chip damage is going to mean enough for you to become really, really ill. I also want to state early on that this mindset will probably be dead in about 3 hours, but I've been looking forward to this. I thought that it was going to be absolutely miserable. I thought it was going to be absolutely miserable to play through Wish Cave and Purity Forest, and Wish Cave has been the most fun thing in the game for me so far. I liked playing through it. And I'm curious to see how an even harder challenge could be in that case, because it kept me on my toes, required a lot of thought. It was just all around a very fun time. Early on, I'm using that food finder together with a perfect apple to raise my maximum belly size just to make one of the ways that I could potentially lose less relevant. If I can make it irrelevant, then that's even better. My strategy for these 99 floor dungeons, personally, is just look at all the potential ways that you could lose. That's PP consumption going out of whack and you just not being able to use moves anymore without using struggle, belly running out. Look for different lose conditions and just make them irrelevant one by one. That's how I've tried to build up good teams. Shared happiness. I think that's, oh, what is that again? Good thing the in-game guide is so good that you can check the stuff if you're just having something slip by you a little bit. When a teammate's bad status conditions are healed, the rest of the team is also healed. Poison can get pretty nasty. I don't know how often we'll have multiple Pokemon inflicted, so I'll just say that Caterpie is more or less disposable in that way. But maybe he'll be useful. Something that I'm gonna start doing is, first of all, registering my thrown items, because I have thrown item boost, and I thought if anything could make me use it, it'd be that. I'm gonna be dropping items in the Kecleon shop that suck. Items that just don't really have much of a use for us. I don't see any circumstance in which I would use a Hail Orb. Kecleon, what do you say to... No, we are not taking the Hail Orb with us, no matter how pretty it looks. You are not keeping this on your bedstand at night. 379, okay. That could be used to buy a good item on a later floor. Things like link boxes are expensive. The best thing about having thrown item boost for this dungeon is the fact that these lesser AIs that aren't really a controllable part of the party, they don't have access to your throwing items. That means that finally, after all this time, I can have my wish of registering my throwing items and not having my soon-to-be dead teammates use them up. Oof. Oh yeah, I guess early on in the run it'd be good to kind of establish my personal history with this. This was a dungeon that as a kid I attempted a lot but could never beat. I'm well aware that I was a child who was bad at video games, so it might not be quite as hard as I'm making it out to be though, but this dungeon is quite infamous among Mystery Dungeon fans. Monster House on the 6th floor! Good thing Heatwave had its whatever the blue is leveled up. I think that's accuracy. Good, good, good. Raking him in. Unfortunately, the one closest to me is just using Growl, so that's not really that bad. Double Growl. Okay. Go down. I said go down. I said go down. Thank you. Oran berries will be really good. A silver spike sounds like it'll be a good throwing item to have in the future that can pierce through a line of Pokemon. We get, if it looks like we're gonna get overwhelmed, that could be a good, that'd be a fantastic item to use in that situation. Caterpie, no! Got no one but myself to blame. Heat Wave, down they go. Okay, good. More experience. Careful not to push Pokemon in these places. It counts as you moving onto these traps and not the AI. Darn technicalities. Oh, Reviver Seed, I don't feel naked anymore. Oh, God. Well, now I do again. Yay, streaking. Foothold Orbs, all powerful. Take these along with you. They're a good answer to a monster house or just a dangerous situation that is not a screen nuking move, and eventually, your moves aren't gonna be one shot and stuff anymore. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a very bad feeling about this. I have a very bad feeling about this. It's okay, Caterpie was disposable. I'm sorry, man. Still confused. Can I not be confused? Finally. Thank goodness. I wanted to thank the concept of good for this. That made me realize a pattern. Togepi is the first Pokemon that I really, really don't like fighting. It has a surprising amount of HP, and its metronome can just cause all sorts of unfortunate things to happen when you least expect them. Oh, and Aron knows that. That would be good to be aware of. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it really wasn't that bad, actually. Go away. Don't even think about stealing from Kecleon. Remember, you've been reset to level 5. I thought about stealing from Kecleon. That's why that happened. Luster Purge! Luster Purge! Use throwing items in these situations. Remember that. When confused, they work. Draco Meteor! See what I mean about hating Togepi? Ugh. Go away. Thank you. Oh, you want to come with? You have blast control. If I step on a dumb trap, that could help. Oh no! Like it actually matters. That's a game over. Okay, so what I'm doing is, okay. I think I'm gonna start this run over. It's not like this run was going badly or anything, it's just that this is a pretty low floor to lose on. Yeah, we won't do a rescue. We'll give up on this adventure and try again. Hey, first opponent was an Execute. I'll take you with me even if you don't have a rare quality. You have good moves. This is Uproar, I can learn Bullet Seed. It's just all around really great. When choosing whether or not to reset, you have to ask yourself, what are you gonna do if you keep going? Do you have good items where you could realistically make it a bunch more floors before needing to be rescued yet again? In that case, I didn't feel like that run was going particularly well. I had one good rare quality, not really a lot of stuff, and we weren't even that many floors in. It wouldn't be that much trouble to just retry. Link boxes are a good item to pick up early on as they can be sold to Kecleon for a good deal of money. Not a lot of items sell well, but that one does. Tight belts. Wearer's belly won't empty unless they pass through walls or use a link move. At least for right now, I'll take that. Good starting item. This time around, I've learned that the lower floors have been kind of hard, so I'm just gonna take the Joy Seeds as I need to free up inventory space. Never mind that we're at low levels, I do need to get beefier quicker. Mud Trap. Pokemon that steps in this will have its attack, special attack, defense, or special defense sharply lowered, so one stat at random other than speed. I've never stepped on one of these. I've seen it a lot of times, and I always joke that it was a mustard bottle. Exeggutor, starting on floor 15, is another good Pokemon to recruit. Really, the Exeggutor family in general is just so good in this game. I can't say enough good about him. I think this bears repeating. Remember using the right stick to look around a room to see what Pokemon are here before you do anything else. If there's any dangerous foes on a floor, always check. Heck, even if you don't know what's on a floor, always check. Sentret has Fury Swipes. Cute little guy can be a little deadly. Traps the wearer steps on won't go up. Oh, I don't know if I can afford it. All right, let's see how much money I can make selling my stuff. No, I can't even come close. I can't even get halfway to that, and that sucks because that's such a good item. Oh, Ladybug, joy! They have a lot of health, too. I thought I could one-shot them with Heat Wave, and it cost me a tiny Reviver Seed. Oh, right. Hail can wake up the Ladybug. Be aware of that. If you've seen them on any floor, if it starts hailing, they're awake. Farfetch with Type Formation. Might be the first time I ever use a Farfetch for anything useful. Or he can just die in 10 seconds. Teddiursa has Fury Swipes. Squad up on another Farfetch'd. I'll take that. If we could get more Pokemon on our side with good rare qualities, that'd be great. Oh! Oh, Farfetch knows Fury Attack. Little did I know they'd be so helpful. Beedrill is potentially very dangerous. It can have Twin Needle as a level 1 move, and this is a low-level dungeon. Watch out. Wow. HP Swap-Ons can be good. I wanted to showcase the situation because this is probably the first time I'm ever getting the real chance to use it in a good way. Died as a strategy here to get my PP back because I'm out of max ethers. Another good use for these items. Oh crap, you weren't gonna die from that? Oh no, oh boy. Ember. Okay, good. I'm actually gonna take Defensive Rhythm. 2 to 5 hit moves have been pretty prevalent, and I've been really scared of them. That joke's on you. It ate the sleep seed. I'm 50 floors in. I've started just going for the stairs if I see them because I'm feeling that difficulty pinch now, and I feel like I'm just going to run out of resources if I stop and fight actually everything on every floor. So I ain't doing that. Oh crap, there's flash fires in this room. Guys, let's walk the other way. We don't... Nice, guys, real nice. Oh, Cacturn, thank you. Hitmonchan knows Comet Punch. Beware. Beware. Or you can have it join your team. That's a good asset to have. Oh my god, this floor. Oh, I can't do my usual strategy. Foothold Orb, not gonna chance it. We've already lost 2 of our ranks. I don't even care what's in this floor. I'm just leaving. Bye. I gotta get out of these floors. The Hitmonchan, and especially the Arcanine, have just been miserable to fight. It's constant. It's just a constant pain. Leave half. Wow, I was actually starting to get really worried that we might not make it, because I've been really feeling that difficulty pinch, but that turns these 2 Reviver Seeds into 4. I'll take that. I also don't have to feel as bad about taking those PP restorations. Speaking of not having to worry so much, I have Revive All Orbs. I'll just use that instead. Finally! 3 Guiding Wands! Those are the first stair-finding items on this run of any kind that I've found. I've been so worried because I have to play... Up to this point, I knew I was gonna have to play every floor. No, Charizard, stop. I put the controller down and it bumped the right buttons to make that happen. I've been so scared because I'm like, God, I'm gonna have to play the 90th floor onward and everything though, but... Maybe I won't now. Maybe things are looking up. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Goodbye, Rapidash. I've yet to get a stay away one, the best I've been able to do for... That's terrible that they made that item do that. Wow. Get back here, Torkoal. No, not you. Another nice thing about Charizard is that when I'm in a state of near-death read all the time, I do get higher damage out of it. I've still yet to find an Empowerment Seed to find out if I can get Mega Charizard X or Y. I want Mega Charizard Y so badly right now because that would mean being able to one-shot stuff, which has been a luxury lately. Empowerment Seed? A broken Joy Seed, thank you. Weather is pure evil. Everything at once. Everything at once. Weather is pure evil. Just get off of the floor if there's any kind of weather. Find a weather TM, have it just so you can dispel weather. Any kind of clear weather effect is good by me. Okay. Stay away, Juan! Finally! I've yet to pick up a single one of these. Goodbye, pretty box. Don't care about you. How are you is everything just double speed by default or something? What's going on here? Come on. Fucking hell! I am down to 0 Reviver Seeds. This floor just kicked my butt. So I'm gonna just use up the last of my Joy Seeds. I'm going to start expending my resources because I gotta do anything I can to just keep scraping by until these floors get easier for me. They seem like they might be. There was a Vileplume on this floor, and that seemed like a foe I could deal with pretty easily. And there were also some Zangoose, and as long as I don't let those get close to me, I should be more or less okay. The thing that's throwing me for a loop is that I feel like everything's double speed all of a sudden, and I don't know why. There's a lot of stuff that's just moving and then attacking again, even though I don't see a speed up icon on it. I'm not sure. Flame Burst. Damage is a far away, 4 spaces away? Yeah, I'll get rid of Ember for that, even if it doesn't have as high of accurate. No, it has better accuracy, what the hell? It's just objectively better than Ember in every way except I assume PP. Yeah, I'll take that. I could go for a Kecleon shop floor right about now. I haven't seen one of those in hours. Bye, Torkoal. I miss you. Your leave half rare quality was really good. See what I mean, man? I don't know how much further I can make this. I got worried you didn't die there for a second. Based on the amount of HP I know that these things had, I was like, okay, any chip damage will do it though, and then it didn't go down, and... Oh my god. Heat Wave is down. Max Ether. I'm 2/3 of the way there. I currently have the capability to skip, I think, like, 4 floors? Underfoot. I have 3 guiding ones. I don't have any pure seeds. So it's a 96 floor dungeon. I'm a little over 2/3 of the way there. What's in this floor? Okay, Pupitar. Let's get lined up. I've noticed also that Pokemon seem to be aware of the fact that I can throw items at them and attack them over great distances, because they haven't been allowing me to line up with them like they used to. They seem smarter. I don't know if it's my imagination, though. Okay. It's like I feel like, it's like I'm paranoid and I'm afraid they're all out to get me. That Cleansing Orb. I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna level up 2 more times because I've had these Joy Seeds that have been dirty for a while. Now we can eat them. I've learned to just avoid combat, and whenever you have to fight, just blast them with any items that you can. If you confuse them, great. If you can petrify them, even better. If you can put them to sleep, good. Absolutely anything that you can do to just avoid combat. Party like you're playing Paper Mario Sticker Star. Seriously? 1 in 8 chance you get it first crack? All right. Warp Seed, because I'm by myself and I don't have teammates to care about anymore. Ugh. All right. Just don't want to get double teamed. I'm low on health. What I need to be doing, this is something that's really important. Pass time next to the stairs so you can get a little bit of HP recovery at the end of any floor. If I could do this again, which at this rate I might be, I would do that again. I would do that. Give me an HP swap wand. Actually, no, wait. Confuse wand, and then an HP swap wand. That way, yeah, I don't get immediately hurt. You got like 100 HP? Yeah, you do. You do. I knew exactly. And then just any chip damage does it. Wait, I never knew about this shortcut. I would have used this if I knew about it, because every now and again I like checking the message log. It's not that helpful, I guess, for everything though, but I would have used this. Also, the text centering is kind of off on these text boxes. Did a tester never find them either? Ooh, I don't have to feel so bad anymore with this arbitrary justification that probably isn't true. Kecleon! Oh, I'm so happy to see you! Ew, I never thought I would become such a horrible thing. How much money do I have? Okay, I got plenty. Surround wands. So we have 2 surround wands, some max elixirs, a fire blast TM, which I already know, and an overheat TM, which I'm not gonna do because that lowers my own special attack in order to do it. Gonna gladly take these max elixirs because I've been having to be so sparing with my moves lately. I'll take a blast seed as well, and then a surround wand. I don't have anyone to surround with, so screw it. 405, gimme. If we could just keep running into Kecleon's shops, that would just be so the bee's knees right about now. Of course, it's all the way over here. Come on, really? Actually, nothing has been hitting lately. I thought I'd be... All right, we're doing a rescue. I've made it really far. I think I might be able to eke out more, but God, did I get unlucky. Okay. Friend rescue. You guys are good. You guys are really good. I posted this code publicly to my Twitter, and in about an hour and 40 minutes, I got a response back. Wow. Riley Morgan at Fuzzy Jammies with an I hope I don't let you down. The thing about these runs is sometimes you can see the writing on the wall that it's a bad run, and I'll admit, I've gotten crap items this run. I've gotten bad work qualities, I've gotten a lot of bad things though, but I've been able to just keep barely eking by. I hate this cursed nickname. No, I don't want to exit the dungeon. Tiny revive. Oh, heck yeah! It actually gives you a little nest egg to get back up on your feet again. Heck yeah! Gonna say goodbye to the Munch belt. I've still yet to get as good of a held item as the Tight belt. I'd have the Munch belt on if we had partners, but I don't have partners, so I can't really do that. Gonna do that. Let me, okay. Bearing straight, swap. I'll say goodbye to this regular apple and a stun seed. That can go in place of one of these terrible pretty boxes. You know what, a regular apple should come in place of a pretty box, because I said a long time ago I don't care about pretty boxes at all. And I still stand by that. It's also kind of nice that the enemies that were right on you when you died are gone now. Oh, I was right on my way. Oh, please tell me this means my luck has turned. I need stat ups desperately if I'm gonna do this. Anyway, before I got all surprised and sidetracked by everything, floor 69. Sometimes you can just see the writing on the wall. Sometimes you get crap items, sometimes you get bad rare qualities, you just aren't having anything go your way. There are times where it's good to just pack it up though, because even if you have somebody rescue you, it doesn't mean that you're gonna be able to do anything with the rescue once you have it. So I kind of just barely decided to go for the rescue in this instance because I've been just kind of eking by for a few floors now. And it was just that I was just far enough in the dungeon that I didn't want to potentially lose all of this progress. Swapping that out, I can say goodbye to the regular apple this time. I don't have to worry about hunger, of course, because of my held item, but that doesn't mean that I'll never have to worry about hunger. Hunger can still be really, really bad. just because I could lose my item to a sticky trap or something along those lines. I haven't gotten the X-ray specs, and that's been the item that I've been most hoping to run into. Personally, though, I've kind of given up that the X-ray specs are probably a lost cause for me at this point. And the thing that I'm hoping most for are some pure seeds and guiding wands. I only have the 3 guiding wands from just before I died, and oh no, just as I was saying, Vileplume seemed like something I could manage. I'm gonna go for the health orb. Please don't use a status move again for no reason. Fire Blast! I've been kind of not liking Fire Blast because it misses a lot. I'm glad that things are hitting for 10 damage again. That's pretty nice. Gonna go for, let's go for a wing attack. That should be enough, yeah. Okay, we're good. All right, almost back up to full health again. Do I have Oran Berries? I should be using the, well, do I want to use them or do I want to not, is the thing though, because now that, now I'm low on HP recovery stuff. I got 1. I think with 1, I'm just gonna hang on to it for a desperate situation. Hello, Heat Wave! Double Heat Wave! Dead Zangoose, perfect. I really hate when you don't know that you're on an enemy until you step right in there. Just kind of happens how the turns play out sometimes where they're sitting still waiting for you. Shelgon's given me a lot of trouble, but I think I'm gonna go for the Fire Blast here. Another thing that would make me feel a lot better about everything would be if I could get the Empowerment Seed to finally see what Mega Evolution I have, because that was part of the reason that I chose Charizard in the first place, was I knew it was a risk. Every single Pokemon has its own risks and drawbacks. There is no one perfect Pokemon to do this with. Even though Charizard's good, he's not perfect. This drawback has really, really been ailing me this time around. Gonna go for Fire Blast. Okay, 61 damage. I really don't hit that hard on this thing. Critical hit, good. And we got a level up, cool. Accuracy of the move went up, best news all day. Floor 70, feeling like those big numbers now. Let's do it. I love seeing cast forms on these floors so much. It's great whenever you see cast forms. They've been on pretty much every floor since the beginning, because I've noticed that weather seems to be a gimmick of this dungeon. And it's just so nice when it happens. It's so nice seeing cast forms. Speaking of which, that Silver Spike was able to just one-shot that cast form from across the room. It's fantastic. 3 enemies in this room. We got 2 heat waves with your names on them. And one of them was a cast form, and it died in 1 hit. Good. Unfortunately, not all was meant to be that easy. Slacking. Huh. Flame Burst? Okay, I can kill you with another Flame Burst, good. Unless you dodged an attack and I didn't see it like you did. Give me the Blaze Boost. Whenever they take a second, please have a good quality. Please have a good quality. I need something. Well, either way, I needed a meat shield. I mean partner. Whenever I'm in a desperate situation, I like having a partner with a lot of HP, which I assume Slacking's got. 71's not bad. You can take a couple of hits. I like having partners with a lot of HP because that just means that I can switch places with them if things are looking dire and then use my ranged attack from behind them or a throwing item. That's always really nice. That is such a cool looking item, it's not even funny. It looks like some kind of overpowered relic in Bug Fables or something. Masquerain is a pretty deadly Pokemon. Got some screen nuking moves. It can have Ominous Wind, and I think it can even get Silver Wind as time goes by, so I'm just not gonna play with fire there. Gonna take it out, be really safe. That's how you gotta be. One HP! Please join me, please join. Please have a rare quality. Please have small stomach or, well, I guess I don't need small stomach though, but you know what I mean. Not worried about a cast form, I hope. Okay, good, you took it out, thank you. Scope Lens, not interested in that. I'd rather have Belly be irrelevant to me than get a few more critical hits. I love how Slackings just stay asleep. That's so nice. Smackdown! I can now be hurt by ground type moves. That's pretty bad, wouldn't you say? I don't want to deal with this Rhydon. This thing is looking pretty scary. It just took away my flying type. You can kindly... No, you can kindly go away. Hear a water type move. I don't even see who it's coming from. Okay, good. Slacking is staying asleep. Slacking can still be dangerous, though. Truant can affect Pokemon around it and give them essentially a petrified status for a little bit. If that happens and there's other enemies in the room, you don't want that. Cast Form hits for 8 damage. 8. That's amazing. If you have a good quality, though, I'll stop making fun of you. Nope, you don't. Go away and take your very suggestively shaped hands with you. Wow, that hit for 90. How many more chances do I have at this? I don't want to. Okay, I have 2 more. I have 2 more revives. I could maybe like do a throwing item to finish you off. I hope. No, I shouldn't take chances on this. This is really dangerous. The enemies down here are really bad. I hate to use a stay away wand, but a Rhydon is a good Pokemon to do this against with what kind of Pokemon I am. The fact that it's got rock type moves, it can take away my flying type and then hit me with ground. It's just a really scary Pokemon I'd rather not deal with if I can avoid it. Speaking of which, getting a few hits on you for free from across the room sounds wonderful. Bye, bud. I'll miss you. No! Oh, thank God. Come on. Go, go, go. Seriously? Okay, thank God. All right, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He can't hear you anymore. Right on. More like bite on. Haley, I think it's Sunny. 2 of those things were first names of people in where I'm from. Yeah. Whenever I see bad weather, I just override it with some sort of weather orb. I save them for that very occasion. Revive all orb. Give me that right now. Can't use this Hail TM, nor would I ever want to in any circumstance. It can just go bye-bye. It was only in my inventory for selling fodder. Oh, gosh. Stay away. And go away. In the reverse order that I said it in. Joy Seed! It makes me happy indeed. Level 35. I'm only level 35. I was just thinking about that earlier, just how weak I feel, though. But at the same time, my level ups don't mean a lot after 30, so even if I was like a 10 level stronger, I'd probably only be a few points in each. 75. We're more than 3/4 of the way thanks to those guiding wands. It's okay. Your water gun is really cute. You just kind of spat on me a little bit. Still no rare quality. Fine, you can be a meat shield. I need something on my team. I don't have Lonely Courage, so I can't play any games. Tight Formation. Could be kind of nice if there's some kind of aerial nuke. Just some kind of AoE move. Ha! You lost a cast form. Aw, they're playing. I killed little Timmy from across the street. It's so nice not having to worry about Golem anymore. I knew he was gonna be in here, and just the fact that I'm flying type and don't have to worry about Golem under most circumstances, that's beautiful. And you know what? Getting through more of these Rhydon and Golem floors faster, even better. I've been at this for so long, my battery is done. Floor 81. Something just hit me. It's that this place is gorgeous. I didn't know it was gonna switch. We get to hear the gates to infinity music again. Yes! Ah! Okay, this is my national anthem to not giving up. That's my nation, yo. Or whatever the kids are saying nowadays. Faux hold orb. Yes, please. That could be really good for an emergency. I'm trying to keep on to at least one of each status berry, just because you never know when you're going to run into a status really far from the stairs. Plain Seed, you can go away. Cleanse Orb. Do I have anything that's dirty right now? I don't, but that doesn't mean I won't run into anything good. I'll get rid of this Doom Seed. I've been kind of thinking of Doom Seeds as hazmats, where you want to grab them just to kind of make it so that other Pokemon won't run into them and then throw them at you. We'll go for a wing attack here because you're quad weak to it. Then again, you're quad weak to everything. Cast form, buddy. You got this, right? Porygon 2, buddy. You got this, right? I said... Sorry, cast form. Man, imagine losing to Parasect. Spore. That is an AoE sleeping move. Dangerous in monster houses. Throwing up a healthy orb, which will keep you from getting a status ailment for a little while, might just be a good thing to do if a Parasect is going to attack. This is why we grab Cleanse Orbs. There was a PP recovery item on here that was dirty, and it was the very thing that I needed right now. My moves are getting very low on PP. Give me 11 Heat Waves. 4 more Stay Away Wands. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. No, Porygon 2. I can't do it. I can't do it. I really gotta go. I don't care that you're turning Mega. I'm on the stairs. I am getting so the hell out of dodge that I'm gonna run you over with the truck that it is. If only my words made sense. Flame Burst. Zapcan. Oh, whoa, where was this? Health Orb. Oh, Flame Burst hits stuff around the target. First time I've actually gotten to see that. And that means you're not immune to Heat Wave, so here we go. Good. And then you can kindly die as well. Good, we're all getting in on that train. My thrown items can take out Shuppet in one hit, so I don't have to worry about it draining all my PP with Grudge or something. That's good. Rock Slider! I cannot get flinched by those things. Okay, Camerupt is a dangerous enemy now. I fought Whitney enough times in my life to know what move you can have in your moveset, so, nah-uh. You ain't getting that close to me. Take your milky nipples and go elsewhere. Dude, Milk Drink is the Sonic CD jump sound effect. No! No, 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 no! Oh, no! No, 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 no. Oh boy, okay. Spurn Orb, go away. Oh, wow, okay, that was a rush. The fact that a trap gave me back the ready to self-destruct wheezing that I just ran away from. This game does not like me very much. I'm almost out of Stay Away Wands too. I've been having to use them a lot from just dangerous stuff getting in my face. Thank you for using Growl. Now if I could just, no! I was playing with fire, made it out alive. There's that Silverwind that I was pretty sure Ledian had. Like I said, the Lediba family for once is no joke, and they're on our side. We got another screen nuke finally. I've been really missing Execute, even though it wasn't hitting for any damage after a while. I should clarify, I let Execute die just because its Uproar was only hitting for like 10 damage after a while. It just really wasn't worth having around, and it was taking up a lot of time just waiting for that animation to play out only for it to hit for 10 damage. It was helpful for a while, but its accuracy wasn't able to go up. Oh my god, it sleeps with its eyes open. That looks really creepy. Real nice. Real nice. Please, would you just turn into burgers? 1 Rube Orb. I consider this also a freebie on my part because once the 1 Room Orb is used, Heat Wave can hit every Pokemon on the floor. So basically once I'm in an empty floor, I use this, spam Heat Wave, walk to the stairs. This is definitely coming with because it's another floor I don't have to play. Sky Attack, I believe, hits in a line. You need to go away right now. Yes, it does. And yes, you did. But I'm still here. Go away, please. Thank you. Scissor is on this floor. Ironically, a good Pokemon to recruit to solo the Purity Forest with. If you have Lonely Courage, I swear. Okay, good. I'd rather you not join me right now just because I was kind of sad that I didn't get Scissor for this. Scissor might have been who I chose to run this with if I could go back in time and change anything. I've also started, since I have Ledian and Charizard, all members of this team can fly. I've been going over the gorges whenever it's clear that they connect rooms, just so I don't have to play in those areas. I can go through these little corridors and not get blindsided by enemies quite as much. Sometimes they're separated by solid rocks like this, so I can just diagonally cut across, go to this room, see what's in it. And it was the same place anyway. Floor 92. This is where my freebies begin. I think I'm gonna go for the one-room orb first. Just because I would much rather just level up early, I guess. Like, I'm afraid of whatever's gonna be on those last floors, you know? There's gotta be some really dangerous stuff up there. I'd rather deal with the lower floors first if I have to screen nuke my way to the stairs. We missed everything on the floor twice, Ledian, come on. Yep, just walk onto the stairs, not as big as it looks. Floor 93, we'll do it again after we deal with whoever this is. Flygon. You'd probably be pretty dangerous to Pokemon that aren't me. Aw, poor Flygon. Whoa! I am so sorry I ever felt sorry for your kind. See if I ever let you be relevant in anything I do. Those are harsh words. I don't know if I can commit to them. Okay, good, you're gone. Nope, there's something here. Will-O-Wisp, you're burned. Throw items at Dusclops so that we don't have to deal with its pressure on the moves that I care about. This is getting kind of bad, actually. Gravity. Oh, no! That does a lot of things. It can affect certain evasion. It can affect Pokemon with Levitate and flying types, letting them get hit by ground type moves. It's pretty dangerous. What is this wand? That's what I wanted to know. Stay away wand, and I can't even use it. I don't have a cleanse orb, so let's just use the one-room orb. It looks like King Dedede's sash. It's also just nice because it removes all the darkness on a floor, and that's part of the challenge. Oh, right, because of gravity, I can't go through these gorges like I usually do. Well, that ain't very gorgeous. I'm not gonna see what any of this stuff is. I just need to get out of here so Ledian doesn't die. Next up, what's my next option? Mobile Orb is next. This will make it so that I can walk through oh wow, can move over hot floors, over water, through walls, through sky, anywhere, but its belly empties faster when traveling through walls. Status wears off on the Pokemon, moves to the next floor. Belly has been so irrelevant for so long and I have multiple perfect apples that this sounded like a really nice way to end this dungeon. Just using the Mobile Orb, walking through walls, finding the stairs without as much risk involved. Question is if Ledian's gonna be able to come with batteries. I don't have time right now. I am very in the zone and don't want to lose it. Claydol! Sure you can come with, that'll increase our chances against what we have at the end of this thing. I recommend having at least some Pokemon and not just one because we do have a fight at the end of this. Silverwind, nope. I don't want to res you in this situation, I'm sorry, Claydol. Tropius. That's another underappreciated Pokemon that should have gotten a Mega. Why did they give Mega Evolutions to Pokemon that were already good? I liked it when we got stuff like Mawile and Kangaskhan. I know some competitive players probably just groaned by me saying that I like those things though, but I mean in principle, the fact that they were Pokemon that no one cared about before, and yet they were suddenly competitively viable and just all over the place. I liked that. That was a really good way of using that. But instead they give them to Garchomp, Charizard, Mewtwo. Well, I guess Charizard wasn't really that competitive though, but he was popular. They give it to Mewtwo, which was such a pointless Mega Evolution already because Mewtwo was already just so powerful and you were better off running a Life Orb than the Mega Stone, but I guess that's for another day. Salamence. I guess I can attack you? I should be using a Mobile Orb. What am I doing? This looks bad. Let's just hit you with an item. Geopebble. 45. Going through the walls. Oh, cool, you can go with me. Perfect. Nothing there. Staying in the walls. These maze floors are excellent. And it was right next to where I started anyway. I'll grab this money just in case there's a Kecleon. It's one space. On this floor, we'll use another Mobile Orb. Looks like a delicious chocolate Easter egg. Nothing. This goes down really fast. It's like 5 a square. Ledian, what are you? You're fighting from inside of a wall. That'd be a really great way to prank somebody, I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate you, Ledian, I really do. I'm so happy that Ledian's getting to, like, do something in this series. Because after so many videos of swearing that Ledian was good finally, it's just kind of nice to see. I only got 1 perfect apple left after this. I know that my belly doesn't go down unless I do this, but that's still pretty bad. Nope, nope, nope. I know it's asleep, okay. Good. Floor 96. We have guiding wands for the last of these. Let's use them. I could have used these items in tandem with one another, but I wanted to reduce the amount of actually playing that I had to do just so we were having just so we'd have less things go wrong. And it's right next to us, cool. Between Miltank potentially having thick fat and just it using milk drink every single time it takes damage from across the room, those things are real big stalemates. Chesto Berry can't hurt. Our inventory's filling up, and that could potentially save us in a really specific situation if something were to happen. Besides, this thing has Spore, so right here, we're seeing one of the situations right now. Good. Floor 97. Oh, God. I'm so glad this has been going so much better than I thought. This has been really fun. Again, I thought huge slog, not gonna have fun doing this, though, but no, it's been great. I really like these super challenging dungeons. They are way more fun than I thought. I'm coming to realize maybe I like harder games more than I think I do. Last guiding wand. Show me the 99th staircase. There it is. It's a skateboard. You spawned an escape orb on the 99th floor. Hate you too, game. All the way. Oh. So it is 100 floors. It's not 99 floors. Oh? There's someone there. It's the time travel Pokemon CELE-B. It wasn't CELE-B talking. CELE-B wants to join the team. CELE-B wants to help as a member of Team Rosethorn. Of course, there's no reason to decline the offer. Rather, it's welcomed. You can access the Healing Forest camp, and I thought we had to do a boss fight! Never mind! I've never done this before. Friendly is its rare quality. Great rare quality to give at the end of the journey for anybody looking to complete a living Pokedex. The fact that you just have a nice, good Pokemon that will do that. I want to give it a nickname. Growing up, I kept pronouncing your name CELE-B. And it was when the movie came out that I found out it was CELE-B. Welcome to the team, CELE-B. CELE-B appears to be very happy. They're so glad to have joined the rescue team. It's over. I'm looking at my recordings to make sure that they took, and it looks like they did. Okay, good. Ledian, that is one creepy portrait. Fitting code name! Oh, right, we did a job during this. It was on, like, the 20th floor. Thank you for rescuing Ingo. This is your reward. It's so fitting that, it's a Meryl here that is helping me out in the end. 380 points for that. Sure. With the exception of Joyous Tower, which I've already given my reasons for not covering, that is every single dungeon in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX completed. Again, I had a good time doing that dungeon. It was a lot more fun than it sounded. I don't think I liked it as much as Wish Cave, though. I feel like Wish Cave, a lot more of my success was up to my strategy and my own thought that went into it before I went in. And I felt like I had a lot more control over my victory there. I just had to work for it. Whereas here, it was a little bit of planning, but I feel like it was more luck than planning. Though I am still happy that I was able to roll with a lot of punches, because I did not have good luck that run. I didn't get good rare qualities, didn't get good Pokemon on my side, hardly at all. But it happened. Definitely more luck-based, still fun. I'd like to give big thank yous to a lot of people for making all of this possible. I've already given my thoughts on the game, so let's just have the thank yous here. Thank you to Marriland for some of the inspiration behind the series. He originally convinced me to do this about a year and a half ago, back when it was going to be Red and Blue Rescue Team. Thank you to him for also letting me borrow his Red Rescue Team, as it was one of the very few Pokemon games that I've never owned, and it allowed me to do a little bit of research for this. He also was the source for a lot of information I didn't know. Like I said, I didn't practice most of the post-game before going into this, and he was how I was able to know a lot of the things that I did. To make sure that I knew all that I needed to, many late-night conversations, and many times did he watch over these videos. Thank you. Thank you to Salamence, not Salamence, Salamence on YouTube for their videos on various topics that help me see the different sides of rare qualities and specific circumstances in which they would be helpful. Thank you to Mistaldi for all the help that he gave in filling in information I needed. He is one of the most prolific speedrunners of Red and Blue Rescue Team, as well as other Mystery Dungeon games. And a lot of their information for Red and Blue Rescue Team came in handy for this as well. Thank you to Eevee Trainer with a hyphen on Game FAQs for making a complete guide on how Red and Blue Rescue Team calculates things, and doing all this research in 2017, no less. That's the date of the publication on their research. And thank you so much for watching this Let's Play all the way to the end. I know that there were a lot of long videos in this one. There was a lot of information dumps one after another. So I thank you for making this journey with me all the way to the very end. I had no idea how fun it was going to be for me being able to speak as Pokemon for the very first time and doing all sorts of weird and wacky things with our voices or with the sound mixing. It was surprisingly fun, and it wasn't something that I saw coming at all. This Let's Play really surprised me as one that was so fun to make. And it's more than that. I found myself getting attached to our two main characters a lot. I wasn't expecting to feel so strongly about them, but Chamomile and especially Willow, I just found myself really liking spending time with. And I genuinely hope they have a nice, relaxing time now that the world doesn't need so much rescuing anymore. Join us back here next time for the bonus video of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where we cover everything that just didn't have a good place throughout the series. And then after that, for the single biggest undertaking in the history of this channel. See you guys then.